Hi everyone, welcome back to Saheb Academy. Today in this fourth video of labor costing chapter, we are going to solve our third problem of Halsey and Rowan plan. In the previous video, we have solved two problems on this topic, isn't it? Yes. So now here we have this interesting question, and this question I have taken from ICAI module, illustration 10, the latest one. Okay. And here the main thing is time taken by the employee to do the work is not given. We have to calculate that with the given details. So we'll be using equation and all. Okay, little bit mathematics is required. Don't worry, I will teach you. It's really simple. Fine. So let's just begin. But before going ahead with this, let me just tell you what we have done so far in the previous three videos. See, in the first video, as you all know, we have seen the concept of labor turnover, right? We saw three methods over here: separation method, replacement method, and flux method, and we solved a problem on that, right? In the second video, we moved on to the methods of remuneration. We had time rate system, which is nothing but the number of hours the employee has worked into the time rate. Yes. And then we moved on to the piece rate systems. So we had four over here: straight piece rate system, Taylor's differential piece rate system, Merrick differential piece rate system, and Gantt bonus plan. So we have covered these three and solved problems on that. We haven't covered the Gantt bonus plan. I'll make a separate video on that later onwards. Okay. And then in the third video, what did we do? In the third video, we moved on to the bonus systems, right? As you saw over there. So in bonus, we had Halsey premium plan, and then Halsey Weir premium plan, and then Rowan premium plan. Yes, these three systems we saw, isn't it? So here, three important things you should know. Standard time means what? Time allowed, right? The time that has been allotted to the workers. So somewhere it is referred as standard time, and in some books it is referred as time allowed. Is it clear? And then time taken, how much time do workers actually take, and then time saved, which is nothing but standard time minus time taken. Okay, that's time saved. Standard time was 5 hours. If time taken is 4 hours, then time saved would be 1 hour. Clear? Right. And then, we saw the formulas, and then we solved, two problems on this Halsey and Rowan premium plan. Yeah, these were the formulas, isn't it? Yes. See here, we solved problems. This was the first problem, and then this was the second problem. Yeah. So after this, now we are moving on to the third problem of Halsey and Rowan plan, which is illustration 10 from the ICAI module. Okay, so let's begin. Let's understand this. Now, before moving on to the problem and solving it, let's just understand one essential concept that you need to know properly, and that is effective rate per hour. Okay, to solve this problem as well as the coming problems. Fine. So let's just understand this properly. It's really simple, believe me. See here, effective rate per hour is nothing but just labor cost divided by effective hours. Now you all know what is labor cost, yeah, which you calculate through remuneration methods, right? Time rate system, piece rate system, Halsey and Rowan plan, yeah, lots of methods are there. So for example, let's just talk about time rate system. Let's just say an employee is there who works for 8 hours. Okay, daily time is 8 hours, and then the time rate is, let's just say, 70 rupees. So 8 hours into 70, that's equal to how much? 8 into 7, that's 56. So 560 rupees will be the total labor cost of that employee of a day, isn't it? Yes. And then divided by the effective hours. What is this effective hours? It's really simple. Effective hours are nothing but just productive hours. You take the total hours in a day. I told you there were 8 hours, right? Working hours. So 8 minus normal idle time hours. Normal idle time hours means the time in which there is no production happening. Yeah, non-productive hours. Yeah, or you can say unproductive hours, right? The time during which no production is carried out because the worker remains idle. Yeah, workers remains idle due to normal reasons such as lunch break, setup time of machine, break between jobs, walking time from gate to the plant, normal rest time. Yeah, all these normal reasons. Because of this, worker is idle, he's not working, and worker is getting paid for it. Yeah, for example, let's just say 1 hour is normal idle time, 30 minutes lunch break is there, 10 minutes setup time of machine is there, yeah, and then 10 minutes, let's just say walking time from gate to plant, and then 10 minutes normal rest time. So total 60 minutes, yeah, 1 hour normal idle time. So how much is your effective hours? 8 minus 1, that's 7. 7 will be your effective hours, productive hours. So you will take the total labor cost 560 as we said, divide by 7, you will get effective rate per hour. See here, 560 divided by 7, that's equal to 80 rupees. 80 rupees will be the effective rate per hour. So now this rate you will use for costing purpose. Okay, let's just understand this example. I have written this example. See here, conceptual example of effective hours, employee's point of view, which I just explained to you orally, right? I have written it over here. See here, rate is equal to 70 per hour, daily time 8 hours, payment 560. Yeah, employee is getting this 560 rupees. Now from the employer's point of view, labor cost is how much? 560. Normal idle time, we assumed it 1 hour, isn't it? And then effective hours is what? 8 minus 1. 8 hours minus 1 idle time, that's equal to 7 hours. Normal idle time, okay? So 7 hours are the effective hours. Now rate for costing purpose. What is this? This is effective rate per hour. Rate for costing purpose. See here, 560 total labor cost divided by 7 effective hours. That's equal to 80 rupees per hour. Now, if that employee has worked for 7 hours, isn't it? 7 productive hours, right? So employee has worked for 7 hours, and let's just say on job A he has worked for 5 hours. So what you will do? 5 hours into 80. So that's equal to 400. So you have properly allocated the cost. See here, let's just say on job B he has worked for 2 hours. So 2 hours into 80, right? Into 80, so that's equal to 160 rupees. In total, it's equal to 560. You see, here this is just employee's point of view. He has just earned 560. From the employer's point of view, you can understand everything properly. 1 hour was the free time, yeah, the idle time. So we excluded that, and then we absorbed this cost 560 to this 7 hours, isn't it? 560 divided by 7. And then we used it over here for costing purpose. 5 into 80, 400, 2 into 80, 160. So we properly got to know how much cost we have to include in job A and job B based on the effective hours. Is it clear? So this is how we do it, right? Okay, so are you clear with this effective rate per hour? So from the employer's point of view, from the company's point of view, it is total labor cost divided by effective hours. Now, if you want to see this from employee's point of view, then see here, it is what? Earning, 560 is the earning divided by the time he has taken. He has taken 7 hours. So, earning, total earning divided by 7. Okay, the time he has taken. Is it clear? Right. So, this was the concept of effective rate per hour. Now, let's just get back to the problem and let's just solve this. Now, see here we have the question. Let's just read this. Illustration 10 from the ICAI study material. And of our series, this is the third problem. And the main thing about this question is here, time taken by the employee is not given. So we have to calculate that. Okay. So let's see, let's just read this question. See here, a skilled worker in XYZ Limited is paid a guaranteed wage rate of rupees 30 per hour. So TR, time rate, is 30 rupees per hour. The standard time per unit for a particular product is 4 hours. So standard time means time allowed, right? Time allowed or standard time, that is 4 hours. And then Mr. P, a machine man, has been paid wages under the Rowan incentive plan. So now you can understand this Mr. P is under Rowan incentive plan. Okay. So if we want to calculate anything, then this formula we have to use, because that is the plan they are using. And he had earned an effective hourly rate of 37.50. You see this? They have given you the effective hourly rate. What is that effective hourly rate? This only. Yeah. Total labor cost divided by effective hours. Fine. So that is what they are saying. And then see, on the manufacture of that particular product, state what could have been his total earnings and effective hourly rate had he been put on Halsey incentive scheme. 50%. Yeah, that's 50% only. 30% is also there, so that's different. You know, Halsey Weir premium plan, Halsey premium plan is just 50%, right? So how we are going to solve this question? It's really simple. First we have to calculate, you know, time taken. Why is that so? Because how can you calculate the remuneration and everything under Halsey plan if you don't know the time taken? You have to calculate first the time taken, isn't it? Yes. So first we have to do that, right? How will we do that? It's really simple. See, they have given us the effective hourly rate, so we'll use the formula of effective hourly rate. In effective hourly rate, what do we have? See, in this formula, total labor cost divided by effective hours, right? Effective rate per hour we know. Total labor cost, do we know that? Do we know total labor cost? No, we don't know properly. See here, we have to we know that they are following Rowan incentive plan. So in the numerator, we are going to take what? Rowan plan formula. Okay, and then we'll solve. And denominator is effective hours, means time taken only. Here it is time taken only. Okay, so let's see. First, see, standard time was 4 hours, right? They told now 4 hours. Time taken we don't know, so we have to assume that as x. Okay, time taken we don't know, it's not given. Time allowed or standard time is given 4 hours, and then 4 minus x, that's equal to time saved. That's how we calculate time saved now. Standard time minus time taken, that's how we get time saved, but we don't know time taken, so how can we find out time saved? We can't. So that's why we have to, you know, just take it like this, 4 minus x, that would be the time saved. Is it clear? Do you understand this, why I have taken 4 minus x? Because that's the formula of time saved. Standard time minus time taken, 4 minus x. Is it clear? Simple. After this, time rate we know it's given 30 per hour, yeah, and then effective rate per hour also it's given 37.5 rupees, isn't it? And this is according to the Rowan plan. See here, wages are paid under the Rowan incentive plan, and he had earned an effective hourly rate of 37.5 rupees. So we are going to use now effective rate formula and then input all the values. See here, effective rate per hour. Now this is, you know, according to the employee's point of view, worker's point of view, total earnings he has done, yeah, he has earned, divide by time taken. Fine, we don't know time taken. What's the time taken? Fine. So see here, effective rate per hour we know it's 37.5. Total earnings, we can use the formula of Rowan over here because his earnings have been calculated by Rowan scheme, right? So we will use the Rowan formula. See here, it's really simple, 37.5 and then Rowan formula. Do you remember the Rowan formula? Let me just show you. Rowan premium plan. First, the basic one, time taken into time rate, and then the bonus thing, right? Time taken into time rate is the basic pay, and then time saved divided by standard time into time taken into time rate. TT into TR, TT into TR, just this extra thing, TS by ST, right? So see what I have done over here. In total earnings, I have taken this Rowan formula over here. Time taken into time rate, the basic, and then time saved into TT into TR divided by standard time. Is it clear? This is the bonus thing, this is the basic thing. And then you have to divide the whole thing by the time taken, effective hours actually over here. Okay, is it clear? Do you understand the formula, how I have taken this? Yes. Now just input the values. Do we have time taken? We don't have. We have it as x. So just put that as x. See here, x. Time rate we have, that's 30, plus time saved 4 minus x. Time taken just x, right? And then time rate 30 divided by the standard time, which is 4 hours. Is it clear? Okay. And then divide the whole thing by the time taken, which is nothing but x. Is it clear? So now we can easily solve this. Just go on simplifying the equation. X into 30, that's 30x. Yeah, here also x into 30, 30x, isn't it? So see, 37.5x. Yeah, this x went over here. Here it was divided now, so it went over there from one house to another house. It became what? Multiply, right? It will multiply with 37.5x. Yeah, 37.5, 37.5x. Is it clear? Then see here, x into 30, 30x, then 4x, 4 minus x, I have left it as it is, and this became 30x. Clear? Then after this, what did we do? We can send this 30x over there and it will become minus, yeah, 37.5x minus 30x, right? And then here the same, and then after that, after subtracting this 37.5 minus 30x, it's 7.5x. You can subtract, both are like terms. Here also 1x, here also 1x is there, so like terms you can subtract 7.5x. Yes, and then after this, here same only. Then this 4 we can send over there, yeah, here it is divide, it will multiply over there. See here, 7.5x into 4. If you multiply 7.5 with 4, see here, 7.5 into 4, that's equal to 30. Yeah, so see, you can multiply. If we multiply, we get 30x over here. Is it clear? 30x. And here as it is, I have not done anything over here. And then after this, see here, this 30x you can send over there. Here it is multiply now, 30x into 4 minus x. So if you send over there, it will become divide. Yeah, 30x divide by 30x, which will become what? 1, isn't it? So see here, it will become what? 1. Yeah, it will become 1 equal to 4 minus x. Now you can just take this 1 over there and x over there. So what will happen? It will be 4 minus 1. Yeah, so x is equal to 3. So we have found out the value of x. Simple. What does that mean? X is equal to 3. If x is equal to 3, then we know time taken is equal to 3 hours. Yeah, that was the x. No, time taken as 3 hours now. So if time taken is 3 hours, then standard time minus time taken, we get what? Time saved. So 4 minus 3, that's equal to 1. Time saved would be 1. Is it clear? So we have found out the time taken and time saved, right? So let's see here. So time taken is equal to 3 hours. So standard time 4 hours, time taken minus 3 hours, that's equal to time saved 1 hour. Time rate we already know, 30 per hour. So now we can easily calculate under the Halsey plan. Yeah, what's the Halsey formula? Halsey formula is really simple. See, first you have to take the basic, time taken into time rate, and then the time that the employee saves into time rate into 50%. You give 50% of the time saved to the employee as a bonus, right? So time saved into time rate into 50%. So see the formula, it's really simple. We have all the values now. Now it's really simple. The only difficult part was this and this calculation. If you do this properly, the simple math only, but if you do that properly, then you are done, right? You can easily get the marks over this. See here, total earnings, TT into TR, TS into TR into 50%. TT is 3 hours into 30, yeah, plus time saved is 1 hour, time rate is 30 into 50%, 3 into 30, that's 90, 1 into 30, 30 into 50%, that's 15. Okay, 90 plus 15, that's 105 rupees. These are the total earnings according to the Halsey plan of that employee. And then after this, you have to calculate what? Effective rate per hour. Yeah, effective rate per hour. Total labor cost divided by effective hour. This is from the employer's point of view. From the employee point of view, what do? For company, it is cost. For employee, it is his earning or her earning, isn't it? So this is what you are going to do. See here, total earnings divided by the time taken. Actually, it is effective hours, but you know, directly you can say it's time taken only, right? So yeah, so 105 divided by 3. Yeah, now here this is equal, okay, time taken over here is equal to effective hours, okay, because we have calculated it that way, isn't it? We have used this equation now. We have used the effective rate per hour, already it was given, and then we calculated. So this time taken is not actually the total time taken, it's actually the effective hours. Is it clear? Okay, so 105 divided by 3, let's just do that in calculator. 105 divided by 3, that's equal to 35 rupees. Okay, so 35 rupees per hour is the effective hourly rate. Okay, so let's just say, for example, that worker has worked on a particular job for 2 hours, let's just say. Okay, so what you're going to do? 2 into 35, So that's 70 rupees. So 70 rupees labor direct cost you have to allocate to that job. Is it clear? Okay, that's the logic of effective hourly rate. Okay, you use this rate for costing purpose. Fine? Yeah. Okay, all right. So this is how you have to solve this. First, what did we do? First, we took the values, right? We assumed time taken as x. Then time saved became what? 4 minus x. Because the formula is like that. Time saved formula is standard time minus tt, 4 minus x, right? And then we had the effective rate according to the Rowan plan. So we took the formula of effective rate per hour, which is nothing but total earnings divided by time taken, and then total earnings can be calculated with the methods of remuneration, and they said it's Rowan, so we used the Rowan formula. Yeah, if it was Halsey formula, then we would have used Halsey over here. Okay, so we used the Rowan formula and we just calculated. Yeah, we just simplified it. Is it clear? We found the x. After finding out the x easily, we found out the time saved, and then we used the data to calculate the earning through Halsey plan. Fine, and then effective hourly rate. Really simple and straightforward. Okay, yeah. So that's all for this video. In the next video, we'll solve a bit more complex problem. Okay, all right. See you in the next video. Bye.